Hello, lovely, lovely ladies. It is time for True Serum Tuesday, and I know that at least in the U.S., today is Valentine's Day. So I know some people are out celebrating Valentine's. Maybe some people are in celebrating Valentine's. Maybe some people aren't celebrating Valentine's at all. And just as all of you may know, I do True Serum Tuesday every Tuesday night at 7:30. So whether Valentine's Day or not Valentine's Day, or how many other people are out there logging on and viewing, I wanted to be here. And yes, I have celebrated some Valentine's today, but it's not, I don't do it necessarily maybe the way that other people do it. My philosophy is that Valentine's Day should be celebrated all throughout the year. And so it's really my preference to make sure that the people that mean something to me in my life, and especially my partner, that they feel that throughout the whole entire year instead of saving it up for one day. Sometimes I feel it's a lot of pressure, kind of like the holidays when you're supposed to get together with your family and it's all supposed to be fine, but then it ends up not being fine because it's just this big ordeal. And so sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, but I like to celebrate Valentine's throughout the whole entire year. So I hope that if you're celebrating, that you are enjoying yourself. And some of the things that came to me today while I was thinking, because I don't want to spend too much time on here, but one of the things that I wrote down in the topic on the post right before this time is, what do you want that you already have? So especially on days like today, we find maybe some people find themselves yearning for love, yearning for a partner, yearning for someone to share their life with, and all those things. And part of the challenge is finding out how you already have that in your life. And we look and look and look and search and search and search, and we feel like that's going to be the answer. And it's not going to ever really be the whole answer, because you're still going to be there. And so part of my thing is learning how to show yourself love and encouragement and kindness and compassion so that you can show that to other people. So many of you know I volunteer for Girls Incorporated, and I'm a facilitator at a local school here, and we do a girls empowerment group, and I really love it. Hey Margaret, hi Veronica. I'm folding laundry and listening. Excellent. Veronica, hey. So, happy Valentine's Day to those of you that are celebrating, and if not, happy True Serum Tuesday to those of you who are here. So anyway, I volunteer for Girls Incorporated as a facilitator of a girls empowerment group at a local school. And today I asked them each to share with me what they thought Valentine's Day represented to them. And so I had 9 girls in this group. And they gave various answers, and their answers all had to do with showing other people respect and love, you know, acknowledging, some of them said, like, acknowledging the way that God loves us. Some of them said, oh, to give candy, and some of those other things. And they were all really great answers. But I saw that there was one theme that was left out of all of the answers. And it really was all about, and I asked them, you know, you guys have all talked about respecting others and loving and doing all these kind things for other people, but there's one person that you've left out of that equation. And I said, who do you think that person is? And none of them could tell me. And at that moment, I kind of had this aha moment about how so many times we are giving, and especially since this is an all-girls group, and they're in middle school, so it's not like they're all like totally, oh, let me do everything for everyone else and nothing for myself. But in the regards to showing themselves love and kindness, they had forgotten about themselves because it was represented in everyone else. And so what we were really able to do in this session was I had all the girls line up, and they named on the board, whiteboard or whatever, they put 5 things that they loved about themselves. 5 characteristics, 5 ways of being, whatever. And each girl, all 9 girls were able to list 5. And that was phenomenal. And then that second part, I had them list 3 ways they were going to show themselves respect and kindness and love. And they came up with some really great fun stuff too on how they can do that for themselves. And so the whole part of it is that not forgetting about yourself in the midst of giving love to other people. So when we talk about, I have it written down here, what do you want that you already have? And we talk about what we're looking for, what you're looking for in yourself. Well, maybe you already have that. Because the other thing is that life is full of opportunities to feel exactly the way you want to be feeling. So if at this moment you're not feeling the way that you want to be feeling, there's another opportunity just in the next second or 2 or minute or day that you can feel the way that you want to be feeling. But when you look inside to find that feeling, then you're not relying on other people. So when I give something to someone and they like that gift, yes, I have a good feeling about that. But that doesn't mean that that's going to be an eternal feeling that I'm going to rely upon, because then I'm just giving and giving and giving. And then like all these other weeks, we're not able to say no when we want to say yes to other things, right? And then we just get overextended. So a couple of things I want you to think about as we go through today, as you go through this next week, through True Serum Tuesday, is really thinking about, not as a cliche, but how you are showing love to yourself. How you are really honoring yourself before you honor others. Because when you do that, you have more. You see more in others to honor. Does that make sense? When you can witness yourself, you can witness those kind things about others. You can witness those compassionate things about others. You can witness those things that, are really great gifts that other people are offering when you can recognize your own gifts. So I want to challenge you all to do that. I don't want to spend too much time. Remember that life is full of opportunities to feel exactly the way that you want to feel, and you can make it happen. So one last thing is the Vision Roadmap Workshop. The cart is closing on Wednesday. That's tomorrow night at midnight. So if you want to get into that, make sure that you go on there and that you register so you can get into the Vision Roadmap Workshop. And that is pinned at the top of the This Authentic Feminine Life page. So I encourage you all not to miss that. Go find out more information about it. And I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining. Margaret, I hope you got all your laundry done, that you were inspired and you got it done. And Veronica, say hello to Mr. Spencer if he is there with you. And thanks for joining and thanks for being here. All right, love you all, and I will see you next Tuesday. All right. Adios. Bye. Mwah.